Jimmy. Now that we're standing here, about to become officially married, it feels like the right time to admit how I tricked you into first asking me on a date.
Stand tall now, for goodness sake.
Way back in high school sociology days, we had started becoming friends and were texting more frequently, and I realized I was kind of starting to like you. But I couldn't really get a read on what you were feeling, so I started to think you might need some more encouragement before you actually asked me out. So Emmy and I put together a plan. The next week in the computer lab, we strategically sat ourselves down next to you, and halfway through the class, I took an extended stroll to the bathroom so Emmy could ask the real hard-hitting questions. What do you think of Brynn? And are you gonna ask her on a date? And wouldn't you know it, just a few short weeks later, you were picking me up for the first time to go hammock on our first date. It's crazy to reflect on times that are so long ago, but feel like just yesterday. I still remember exactly how it felt to walk down the hallway of South Elgin and pass each other notes as we crossed paths on the way to class. And the first time you ever took me to watch a sunrise at Oak Street Beach. I still remember the laughter we shared after I almost steered our tandem bike into the Fox River. I remember the cold, rainy days in Iceland, playing Kings in the Corner and cooking pancakes in the tent. And the days we spent rafting, drinking PBR, eating Dorito burritos in Tennessee. And I definitely remember riding those electric bikes out to Moraine Lake and the extreme joy I felt when you finally got down on one knee.
Oh my gosh. I love it. It's amazing.
Brynn, I wanted to start by saying that while I am still sad I never got invited to your 16th birthday party, I do appreciate being invited to your wedding. A wise man once said, happiness is only real when shared, and that could not be more true when it comes to doing life with you. What started as a cute girl who sat behind me in high school has turned into my wildest adventure. From jumping out of airplanes, being picked up on the side of Icelandic highways, guiding rivers in Tennessee, biking into Moraine Lake, and countless other adventures, I can honestly say that we have tried our hardest to avoid ever having a dull moment. When my dad was sick, my mom took care of him throughout his entire fight. He would continuously call my mom a saint for putting in the effort and sticking with him just like she promised 30 years earlier, through sickness and health. Dad and I talked one day about how lucky he was to have someone always by his side helping in any way possible. He said that a woman like that isn't easy to find by any means, but that I had, and I needed to do everything in my power to not mess things up with you. Unfortunately, he isn't witnessing this in person with us today. I know that he is here watching his son get to marry the girl of his dreams, and he could not be happier for us. So here to many more foreign adventures, froyo dates, sleeping out under the stars, deep heartfelt conversations, a few mornings where I do wake you up too suddenly and suffer the consequences, and every other amazing moment I will get to share with you, my soon-to-be wife.
By the power vested in me by the state of Wisconsin, I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss for the first time as husband and wife.
So far away, but not unknown.
Feeling good, feeling right, every day, every night. Come on. I got joy in my life, in my life.
Oh, yes, I do, yeah.
Jimmy
heard and important. Jimmy could talk to a brick wall and be genuinely interested in what that brick wall has to say. I will say Jimmy's family seems to have grown up with the mentality that you play games for fun and not to win. If I had a quarter for the number of times Jimmy said to me, "It's just a game," I could have paid for this whole wedding myself.
Hey. So when Jimmy first called me to tell me that he'd gotten engaged, I can't really say I was surprised. I think we all knew pretty early on that this marriage was inevitable. I can't think of two people more compatible for each other, and I wish them nothing but the best. So let's give it up for Jimmy and Brynn to a long life and a happy marriage.